Greetings everyone, this is Double Dealing Disarray, and welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now, more emotions came through last time. We encountered a wizard named Elminster. Apparently he's a very famous wizard. He knew Gale, so I was like, okay, let's go meet Gale. And so we met him, and he was a messenger for Mystra to tell Gale to go to the heart of the Absolute and blow himself up with the Netherese orb, shard, tainted magic that's inside him. And I had just gotten through bawling over Astarion and frustration over dealing with Blackith and Lae'zel just not wanting to cooperate with us. She was so adamant about trusting her undying queen. But her approval went up, which I found very interesting. And then we had a visit from Boss, Knight Supreme of Blackith. But he's against Blackith. And I remember my character detecting deceit when we first met Boss. So I'm wondering if he's a good guy, but the Dream Visitor was like, hey, don't trust him. Please don't trust him. And so I'm like, I don't know if I should trust the Dream Visitor or Boss. So I'm just kind of going between them going, okay, we're not going to do it. Okay, we're going to do it. We're not going to do it. We're going to do it. Just to see how the story keeps on going. But now, Lae'zel is willing to go after Blackith. I am so happy. I know it sounds weird, but that kind of loyalty just weirds me out. And now that she's thinking on her own is exciting. Now to work on Shadowheart. So I don't know if Gale's gonna be recipient to my suggestions. So we'll see on that one. I don't want Gale to go. And now we're in the Shadowlands. And at Moonrise Towers, we encountered a Drider and Harpers, which we ended up killing so that we could keep pretending that we were a true soul. Not happy about that. Then Mazora showed up and said, hey, Zariel needs someone saved, so you're gonna do it. And especially Will's gonna do it. And we're like, oh really? You seem a little desperate. So, if we do this, Will's out of the pact. And she's like, oh fine, we'll do it. But she didn't say immediately. Which concerns me. Because you have to be careful with fiends, wish granters, things like that. So if she says that she's going to release Will, but she doesn't give a timeline, she did say after the rescue, but she didn't say when after the rescue, if that makes sense. So that concerns me. But I'm bringing Will with me just in case. I haven't really worked on him, but maybe this'll work. Because, if I recall correctly, he is neutral at the moment. Oh! He's 67. 57, 46. Huh. Interesting. And also, I realized that Astarion and I are charlatan rogues. I didn't know that when I made my rogue. That's interesting. So, I'm gonna have to work on our inspirational events. But yeah, speaking of Astarion, he revealed that he has 6 other brothers and sisters, sired by Cazador. But he was the one who was the most abused by Cazador. And he's worried about the 6 others, now that he's freed. But yeah. Also, Halsin mentioned a Fae boy named Thaniel that we have to help out in the Cursed Lands, because apparently these are Thaniel's lands before the curse happened. So we need to find him. I don't know if I should backtrack from the Moonrise Towers, because the shadows seem to be very, very, very aggressive. But we'll have to see. So, let's get to it.
Araj o Baldur, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
What does a trader in blood do exactly? Why are you interested in my pale friend?
Please. You think someone in my line of work wouldn't recognize a vampire spawn when they see one? I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
What kind of potion is this exactly? What exactly will you do with the blood you keep? Sounds interesting, let's do it. No, I'm not interested.
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your vampiric friend.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
He doesn't belong to me. Excuse me, he's his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable.
Bitch.
Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
Oh, fuck off. He said no, there's nothing more to discuss.
How very disappointing.
God. Hey, Astarion, are you okay?
Hello, my dear.
Okay.
I-F. Or is it an E?
Is it even a letter? What damn language is this?
Want me to take a look? Doing some stretches before bed. As far as who those.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone. Me, what are you doing? Me, what are you doing?
Well, if you must know, I've been trying to make out the scars on my back. I can't see them, so I've been trying to feel my way about. They may as well be written in Rashimi.
God damn, he's muscular. I thought he was a skinny elf. Let me have a look.
This isn't your problem, you know.
But you're my friend. I know. Now shut up and turn around.
Fine.
The pattern swirls before you, runes hacked crudely into his flesh. You can't read it, but you recognize the letters. Infernal, the language of the hells.
And? What does it say?
It's written in Infernal. I can't read it. I'm not sure. Hold still. I'll draw it for you.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
What does it say? Should we ask the others? They might notice something. It's a strange-looking poem. What does it matter? What does it say?
I have absolutely no idea. But it's no poem. 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it.
You really have no idea what this is. Did you ever see Cazador write in Infernal before? Someone out there will be able to read it, I'm sure. Is it pointed?
No. I could have missed it, of course, but I doubt it. Cazador was only figuratively hellish. There were never any devils hanging about the crypt. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out, I promise. Don't mention it. Let's make sure it doesn't... It's cool.
Will we? How... sweet.
So you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it.
What? Why?
It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
My transformation? Is there anything I can do to help you? You won't give up, will you? So you keep on saying, why should I believe you? Do you know where the orders are coming from?
I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does the Absolute want you? I won't let that happen. Can I still count on you? Perhaps I should hand you over. Did you steal the power to protect us from the Absolute? You already mentioned that.
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But where all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Tadpole squirms and feels a legion of echoes in response.
Shit. Reach out, tadpole to tadpole. Come on.
A pattern of blank minds newly born. They carry only a bare shred of memory, inherited from something older. A sleep of centuries. The birth and destruction of a settlement above forming only background noise to the dream. Until something descended down into the darkness, and the dreamer awoke.
Dreamer.
They don't know what they are. Not yet. Unless we taught them to be something else.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
I overheard the gnomes planning an escape. The rules don't apply to me. I'll speak to them if I want. Why ban speaking to prisoners? Do not disrespect me. I am a true soul. Other tieflings, your own people are in a cell. Aren't you bothered? I'm looking for a particular prisoner, Duke Ravengard. Do not disrespect me.
Oh dear. Does someone think they're important? You are small, true soul, insignificant, and above all, replaceable. Do not forget that.
Looking for
He sounds important, and I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left in my care.
why ban speaking?
Disciple Balthazar has plans for them, and were I you, I would not get in the way.
Are you bothered?
Anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy of mine, true soul. You would do well to remember that.
Stop threatening me. The rules don't apply to me.
Is that so? If you are above the General's chief advisor, you must be most impressive.
Her smirk hides her intent. She's toying with you.
Of course. I'm actually Balthazar's closest confidant. I'm Ketheric's new favorite. I'm a master of stealth and subterfuge. Actually, never mind. I'll leave the prisoner speak. You wanna play? Let's play. Even though I should probably use a star. But, ooh! I'm good to go then.
I didn't know he had such refined taste. I'm not sure why someone of your stature must converse with prisoners. Perhaps a small donation would convince me.
Not a chance.
Pity. I was about to grant you an exception. Move along, true soul. Have a pleasant day.
All right, time to skulk about. Oh, my hand slipped. Don't waste a step.
I need to put out the torch. Good. Please? Huh? God. Fucking zealots. Ow. Where are you, bitch? Shield.
Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
Okay, he's not seen yet. Magic missile. Damn it. He's gonna show up now. Can't.
This is my time.
Yes! Good job, Will. Again. Yes! Good job, me.
He's probably holed up somewhere.
Again. Damn. Damn. Good. You got this, Astarion. Fact. Yes. Oh well.
On the victor's path.
Yes! Good job.
These wounds taken care of.
Yeah.
Awake and alert.
Good. Yes. What happened? Oh wait. Huh? Yes, good job. Okay.
Stay focused.
Come on, Shadowheart. Yes! Good job. Shove him!
If not over, then through.
There we go.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Oh, you noticed. Where the hell are you going? Good, okay. Ow! Yes!
Nothing important is ever easy.
Right. Zealot. Cool. Oh, jeez. Yes!
Run! I must make it to Baldur's Gate! I must!
Well, if he would stop fucking running. Maybe I could actually talk to him and give him his hammer back. So I can't talk to any of you. Okay. Where are you going?
I've been thinking about the runes Cazador carved into my back. I don't know much about Infernal, but I know anything written in Devil script is going to be bad news. I'm afraid that through those ruins, somehow, Cazador might still be able to dominate me.
Alright, what do you want to do about it?
Find an expert, of course. And I already have one in mind. Our devilish friend, Raphael. If anyone's going to know about infernal text, he will.
Are you mad at the devil that's after our souls? Sure makes sense. He'll want something in return. Are you sure you could pay his price? Just don't rope me into this. Any deals are between you and him.
Well, we won't know until we ask now, will we? Unfortunately, he comes and goes in his own schedule, so we'll just have to look out for any sulphurous odors or the sound of questionable poetry. Meanwhile, I think I'll spend some time studying the art of infernal negotiations.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
You're not Gale.
You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent.
Show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him. I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
It's breathtaking, Gale. Is this starry night your doing? You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you all right? Why did you summon me here? I'm afraid all of this is just a mess. You all right?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Is this truly what... Is this truly what you want? To die for the promise of Mistress Forgiveness? It's a heavy burden, yes, but one you're able for. Think of the good your sacrifice will do. You speak as if this affects you alone. How many will die if you unleash what's inside you? Are you not afraid? I refuse to believe this is the end. We'll find another way, I promise.
Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Nothing is inevitable, not when we face it together. You don't have to die. You sound sure in your course of action then. You're right, at least this way you might take the Absolute down with you. Why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of the Absolute yet. You don't have to die.
Yes. But there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me. But it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
I understand.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Anytime.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
God. Ah, this story is awesome. Even if it does this to me. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this video here. We have Astarion with scars on his back. But they're not just scars, they're something with infernal writing. So, that's gonna be a problem because now he wants to talk to Raphael. Because he's not going to talk to Mizora. I'm seriously wondering if Raphael's the one we're going to have to save. And I hope not. I don't like Raphael, even with just meeting him for the first time a while back. I hate fiends in general. And Gale, I convinced him, again, not to do anything rash, as he said. And I might have to go back into the oubliette. Or maybe I have to go around it. We shall see. So, this is Double Dealing Disarray, signing out.